I hate RMR stickers.
For RMRs. Okay, I'm not the biggest RMR fan. I think nobody is.
RMR shouldn't go up that much, if at all, in the next couple of months and years.
RMR stickers do not look the greatest, in my opinion. There's a lot of things that could be much better.
There is also evidence of an imminent Source 2 update to Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
Live YouTube! Live YouTube! Am I getting trolled? Hello?
Responsive smoke.
Counter-Strike.
Was? Guys! Everyone's Counter-Strike! It's happening! Guys!
Oy. Yeah, all of the RMRs now look insane.
Another prime example of this is RMR. Capsules are currently reaching 60 cents and going over that, and stickers are reaching 10 plus X overnight.
How?
If that is real.
How? We need to see it in game.
So, how did RMR stickers, despite being despised by the community, now become one of the most rapidly growing investments in Counter-Strike? To answer this, we have to go back to 2019 and the beginning of the disaster which was RMR. After the success of the Berlin Major, where Vanguard made the fairy tale run to the grand final, and Astralis achieved their 4th major victory, Valve announced the next CSGO Major and the first CSGO Major to occur in Brazil, ESL 1 Rio. Rio was set to start on the 11th of May 2020, however, this was not to be. As a result of COVID restrictions and circumstances playing against Rio, it was later announced that the major would be cancelled. Nevertheless, due to the extended period of time between the major's announcement and cancellation, this created the question of, were the teams currently due to attend the major the most competitive teams which deserved to attend the major? This question gave birth to the RMR. The RMRs were a series of professional matches used to decide who were the most worthy to attend the major in each region. Now, how this relates to stickers is that, as you know, Valve and Gabe, he's a big fan of money. You know, if he gets a chance to get a bit of money, he'll take it. So Valve really capitalized upon this opportunity and introduced the RMR stickers. Most players during this time received the RMR stickers quite well.
The Furrier Golden sticker is awesome. Not gonna lie. The Navi one is pretty cool as well. I like that. The Spirit sticker is actually pretty cool. Overall, some pretty cool ones in here.
Some of the reasoning behind this is people generally liked the design behind RMR, as well as they usually scraped quite well.
All things considered, I really like these stickers. They're big, they're colourful, and every major, it seems like Valve have gotten better and better at making them scrape in a nice and clear way. And this is definitely the best I've seen so far.
Now, where the story starts getting a bit worse for RMR is when you look at the past. During this time in CSGO's history, the popularity of sticker investing has slowly been increasing. This is due to the constant and consistent profits being had by those investing into stickers. And where this really plays against RMR is when looking at the previous major, Berlin. When the Berlin major began, likewise to RMR, everyone had very good expectations for sticker investments. There had not yet really been a fail as a sticker investment. So going into Berlin, investments were quite high, and it turned out that these investments were so high that Berlin was pretty much set to fail for the short mid-term. However, as previously mentioned during this time, COVID restrictions were slowly increasing. What this led to is a lot more people staying at home playing CSGO. And what this led to is a lot more people buying Berlins. So this essentially saved Berlin as an investment and made it successful. Now, how this plays against RMR is the perceptions of sticker investing. It was already too high before RMR even began, so it essentially doubled the expectations. Also taking into account, during this time CSGO was hitting peak player numbers, so that's even more buyers of RMR. That pretty much put RMR in a position where it was set to fail from the get-go. So after hearing that, you're like, yeah, it's not looking too good for RMR here. But then you also realize that RMR was on sale for 5 months. What this led to is some of the highest supplies we've ever seen for any stickers, even now. However, this is how we get to the present. RMR really just stayed at that low, pretty much free price for around 2 years, and it was destined to stay like that. But then rumors started to emerge about Source 2, the legendary game engine which had been rumored for years upon years. And apparently now it's happening. And this time it wasn't a lie, it actually happened.
Shooting feels pretty pure so far. For the first version of this game, the shooting feels pretty solid.
Something feels a little off.
That shooting feels good.
During March of 2023, Valve released the beta for that much anticipated Counter-Strike 2. Now, when people received the beta for Counter-Strike 2, it was quickly realized that the RMR stickers, they looked sexy as fuck.
Fucking hard, baby. You are so fucking hot. You are so fucking hard, baby. You are so fucking hard.
When the general community heard about this change, the price of RMRs skyrocketed. Now, when people were first noticing the RMRs change, some people were saying it was glitched. It wasn't meant to be like that. Like how the AWP Sun in Leo wasn't meant to have its scope changed. And apparently some people are saying Valve's already changed it. However, to be honest, like comparing the apparently new and the old on Source 2, it really just looks the fucking same. Like, I don't know, I'm still getting boners every time I'm seeing it. Now, to really show the extent to which RMR was resurrected by the release of Source 2, I've got the sales statistics over the last 7 days for all the RMR capsules, and then I've got the average sales per week during the last half of 2022. So, as you can see for all the capsules, Legends, Challengers, and Contenders, before Source 2's release, they were not getting that many sales relative to now. Only 47,000 for Legends and around 20,000 for Challengers and Contenders. Compare that to now, 120,000 for Challengers and Contenders and 224,000 for Legends. So that's like 5-6x for every capsule. So that really shows how much the sales and just overall demand for these stickers have really increased. Now, just to re-emphasize, do not buy into these stickers. As you can see, the demand is so inflated right now. To show how high the supply really is for these stickers, we have to look at the application rates. So if we look right here, Na'Vi RMR has 2.1 million, whereas Na'Vi Antwerp only has 700,000 relative to RMR. It's still high. And that's pretty incredible because when you take into account one of my previous videos, we looked at the Antwerp sales compared to other majors, and Antwerp was by far the highest supply. Like, I remember Rio had about a third of the total sales when compared to Antwerp. So making Antwerp look so low supply just shows how much people invested into RMR. And when this initially happened, I actually had a few RMR foils in my inventory and I totally forgot about them pretty much. But then the prices increased so much, and you know, when they went up, I was pretty happy to sell a few $100 worth, you know. I'm happy to let my RMRs go, and I advise you, if you're holding them right now, I would probably sell them. However, ultimately, it's up to you. Whatever I say doesn't fucking matter. It's all you. Make your own decision. Now, in conclusion, I thought this would just be a really cool video to show how RMR has gone through this wild range of prices and how it reached this point. It's kind of just an interesting story. So if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, like the video, I'd appreciate it. And yeah, see you in the next one, guys. Cheers.